Talking about technology, futuristic buildings and architecture have made by leaps and bounds, and people have seen some of the coolest and magnificent structures pop up all over the world. These buildings are not only visually eye-catching but also made an influence on future technology. Featuring top 10 most futuristic buildings in the world. 10. The Crystal, London. The Atomium is a building in Brussels that was originally made for Expo 58 inches, the 1958 Brussels World's Fair. Its design is based on that of an atom, specifically, the unit cell of an iron crystal built up to exactly 165 billion bigger than a normal cell. It also grasps the distinction of being Europe's most strange building by CNN. It was once made to show off, but the future tower has since been converted into a museum. 9. Spaceport America, New Mexico. New Mexico. This commercial spaceport was designed by Foster Partners, in New Mexico, resembles a spaceship, which gives it a very futuristic look. 12 flight tests have been hosted at its vertical launch part since 2006, including the annual student launch project. The building is not yet completed, but in a few years, it will have many of other facilities for tourists in particular. 8. Gardens by the Bay, Singapore. This gorgeous buildings is not exactly a building but is nevertheless a fascinating and beautiful nature park which has catapulted Singapore's tourism industry to new heights. The enormous park is located in Marina Bay, Singapore, consists of 3 waterfront gardens, spanning over 250 acres of reclaimed land. There are about 18 of such supertree groves connected to each other by bridges and covered with numerous plant species and rare botanical plants. 7. Burj Khalifa, Dubai. Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, consider a global icon because of its amazing architecture and design, fabricated with cutting-edge technologies. Opened in early 2010 and described as the living wonder, as well as vertical city, the tallest freestanding structure comprises of the highest number of stories, highest occupied floor, highest outdoor observation deck and an elevator with the longest travel distance in the world. 6. Absolute World Towers, Canada. It is known as the Marilyn Monroe Towers because of their sky-high curves and voluptuous design. These towers are a part of a residential condominium twin-tower skyscraper complex in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. One of the world's best new skyscrapers, the tower twists 209 degrees from the bottom to the top, with both buildings of 50 stories and 56 stories respectively. It consists of a 3 stories lifestyle and recreation center with over 30,000 square of amenities space with 6 levels of underground parking. 5. Bullitt Center, Seattle. Not all futuristic buildings look like something out of a fiction movie. In fact, some are futuristic based on their function more than anything. The Bullitt Center is one such building. It does involve a lot of reflected glass, but the real magic is what happens inside and around it. 4. Galaxy Soho Building, Beijing. This cool building was launched in 2012 in Beijing, China, designed by Iraqi-British architect Zaha Hadid. Standing at a height of 60 meters, it is a gigantic development spreading over 328,204 square meters consisting of office and retail space. This compelling urban structure comprises of 12 office floors and 3 retail floors. The building consists of 4 domes connected with each other by sky bridges and platforms which have been made of aluminium, stone, glass and stainless steel. Considering China's ancient heritage, this building is a stark reminder of its ceaseless growth. 3. Palazzo Lombardia, Milan. Award for Best New Global Design, Palazzo Lombardia in Milan, designed by Pei Cobb Fried and Partners, that was completed in 2012. It is a very popular building among tourists that visit Milan. The building contains groundwater heat pumps for both cooling and heating benefits. This eco-friendly, 525 feet tall tower is covered by a very interesting roof having transparent pillows made of a fluorine-based plastic, ETFE film. 2. W57 Pyramid, New York. W57 Pyramid in New York City is a 600-unit residential building between 10th and 11th Avenues, designed by the head architect at the Danish firm Bjarke Ingels. The building, changing according to its vantage point, appears as a lean spire from West 58th Street, and a bent pyramid from the West Side Highway side. Surrounded by outdoor green space, each apartment receives natural daylight. The building is conceived as a crossbreed between the Copenhagen courtyard and the New York skyscraper, the communal intimacy of the central urban retreat meets the efficiency and panoramic views of the tall tower in a new hybrid typology. 1. The Atomium, Brussels. This ultra-modernistic iconic building of Brussels, Belgium was constructed for Expo 58 inches, the 1958 Brussels World's Fair. Considered to an architectural marvel, it stands at a height of 102 meters with 9 spheres of stainless steel connected to each other by tubes. It is located on the Heysel Plateau, Brussels, where the exhibition took place. It is now a museum.